What if your AI agents could decide for themselves when to escalate a problem without you touching anything? That's exactly what I got working this week. I built a 2-tier agent system. Free tier agents handle the boring, repetitive stuff, and paid agents step in only when things get complex. The result? My costs stayed low, my throughput went up, and failures started resolving themselves automatically. Today I'm breaking down the whole architecture. What worked, what didn't, and what I wish I'd known on day one. Here's the trap I almost fell into. When you first start building AI agent systems, the easiest path is to just throw your best, most expensive model at every single task. It works great, until you see the bill. And with agent costs reportedly rising exponentially in 2025, this is not a sustainable strategy. I was also dealing with token refresh cycles expiring on paid tier agents, context propagation lag when agents restarted, and a Discord bot deployment that required unique permission configs across multiple servers. Every one of these problems was costing me either money, time, or both. The core idea is simple. Not every task deserves your most expensive model. I split my agent team into 2 tiers. Free tier agents run continuously and handle routine tasks, monitoring, formatting, basic routing, repetitive queries. Paid tier agents sit on standby and only activate when a task exceeds a defined complexity threshold, or when a free tier agent explicitly fails and triggers an escalation. The key design principle here, inspired partly by how Claude's own design philosophy works, is that each agent has a clearly defined scope. Blur those lines and you waste tokens on both ends. Here's the part that actually makes this system reliable. Every agent, free or paid, reads from a shared context.md file. This is the single source of truth for what the team knows, what tasks are in flight, and what the current strategy is. The big lesson I learned: always update context.md before you expect agents to behave differently. They do not auto-discover changes. When a free tier agent hits a failure, it logs the failure type into context.md and triggers a handoff. The paid agent picks up that log, reads context, and resolves the issue. Clean, auditable, and no manual babysitting required. So where does this actually stand after 2 days? The agent infrastructure is fully operational. Free and paid tiers running in tandem with 0 manual escalations required so far. My trading bot is logging consistent green days, which I credit to the same discipline I applied to the agent architecture. Clear rules, no exceptions. The multi-server bot deployment strategy is validated and live, and I've integrated privacy guardrails directly into the content generation pipeline, which was a non-negotiable requirement. The next idea I'm most excited about: a meta agent that monitors the whole team's performance and auto-tunes model selection in real time. If there's one thing I want you to take away from today, the architecture matters more than the model. You don't need to run Claude Opus on every task to get great results. Design your tiers, define your escalation criteria, and let the system handle the rest. I'm going to keep documenting this build in public, including the meta agent experiment and a learning loop where agents feed observations back into strategy. If you want to follow along, subscribe and hit the bell. Drop a comment if you're building something similar. I read every one. See you in the next one.